Okay, I'm gonna try this one more fucking time. If one more thing arises, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill myself. Anyway, I used the Farcelli primer to create a nice crusty, not a nice crusty, what am I, a fucking pie? Create a nice base for my face because it is dry and crusty. Okay, and then I used the Benefit that to underline and fill in my eyebrows. I don't like doing it on the top because I feel like it gets all messy and I can't create that nice defined shape like I can with the pencil, which is what I use for the top line of my eyebrows. See, there it is, beautiful. Right on time. I use that to sort of fill in and get that nice sharp tail, and also to get that really nice arch so I can carve them out with less trouble once I do decide to carve them out, if that makes sense. Use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to clean them and carve them out. Give me that nice IG baddie look. This is like my eyebrows all the time because naturally they're kind of thin and a little bit sparse and uneven. So I like to fill them in and make it look like my face is symmetrical when it's actually lopsided as fuck. Anyway, I curse a lot, I'm sorry. Use that to blend out. I like to put concealer under my eyes too before I do my foundation and everything else, so then I don't have to go so heavy with the concealer once I'm done putting on my foundation and contouring. Yeah, I was picking up my face a lot, so that's why it looks like shit and I had to put concealer on it. I used Electric in the BH Festival palette. I accidentally pointed out the wrong color the first time I did this, and I just felt like a fucking dumbass. I mean, I am a dumbass, but I'm trying to prove a point here, show you what I'm using. And you guys can't know what I'm using if I pick the wrong damn colors. That color's Electric, and then I'm going to use Dippy from that same palette for the crease and outer corners of my eye. You know, to give it that nice Valentine's Day look. Crap. Even though Valentine's is a sham. But, you know, I still want to be taken out that day and given chocolates, even though it's a sham. I don't care. Sorry, my nose is always running because I have sinus problems. Well, my whole life is a fucking problem. But anyway, back to the video. That palette, the shades didn't have names, so I kind of just pointed to the pink and purple shades and used those on the outer corner of my eye, trying to keep the inner corners light and the outer corners dramatic because I didn't want to do too bold of a look. Hello, this is Valentine's Day. Everything is bright and vibrant and simple and giddy. Yeah. A lot of these brushes I bought in packs, or they were gifts, so they don't really have names. Some of them don't. They just have numbers. Yeah. All the eyeliners and mascaras that I own are black or black. I don't know how you can get blacker than black, but apparently in the makeup world you can. And then that color is Ballet Baby. It's a very sparkly pink color, and I really love it. It looks really pretty with all the other pink that I have on my fucking face. Amazing. I forgot, like, I was so busy talking. I really am not following with the video. God, this is harder than I thought. Drugstore mascara with high-end mascara equals middle-class mascara. That shade is 1.05. It's a really nice foundation. It's very creamy. They changed the formula and changed the pricing, so now it's like $40, and it looks amazing on my skin. I don't look like a train wreck. It covers up all my insecurities. Anyway, that's a buffing brush, but I like it for my foundation because it's really nice. It doesn't leave it streaky or anything, and it, again, airbrush effect. That concealer, the color is Nutmeg, and a little goes a long way and is very dark, and I accidentally put way too much on my face, and it just looks like I went face first into a mudslide. And when I contoured my nose, I accidentally made my nose look bigger. But I don't really know how to contour my nose to make it smaller, so I continue to contour my nose to make it look bigger. Yeah, see, I realized I fucked up. But I had to keep rolling with it because I can't just take it off. Because then there goes all my work. So you blend, and hope somebody doesn't point out all the fucking mistakes you made. Not just in makeup, but in your whole life. It's just sad. Now it just looks like I have a bronzed headband on my forehead. Like, look at that. The sun is setting on my forehead. If you haven't broken your wrist blending, you really should. It's an experience. I really love this NARS concealer because it's super creamy, but it isn't thick like the Shape Tape one. And I really like the way it sits on my face compared to the Shape Tape, which is good for people with oily skin. But if you have dry, cracked skin like me, you look like a dumpster fire. Again, generic brush, but it's really cute, so I continue to use it. It's not too bad. I mean, it sort of is, but like not so bad. Wet and Wild brushes to blend out that horrible nose contour, which is not fooling anybody, not even me. See, I'm trying to get that like cute buttony effect, but I just feel like I'm just making it look wider and wider on accident. Oh well, that's life. Constant mistakes, but you keep rolling with them. Because eventually you hope to get somewhere. And look at that, wow. The Lorac Professional Setting Powder, I really like it because it's not too dense. It's really light on my skin. It sits really well, and it doesn't smell like the Airspun. Airspun smells like cremated old lady. And yikes, that's not a smell I want on my face. I know that's a blush brush, but I like the way it packs on the setting powder. The Morphe James palette. I had the NYX Contour palette, but it was old and expired, and it made me break out like crazy, so I had to throw it away. So now I just use an eyeshadow for the contour. It's a really nice shade, so it complements my skin tone really well, and it looks really nice. And also, that brush smelled really good. It smelled like coconut, because I just washed it with coconut shampoo. Anyway, yeah, my sister would not shut the hell up in the background. Like, she was always talking and screaming with her little Fortnite friends. And I asked her like 5 times to shut up. Anyway, for the blush, I used some from the James palette again. I used code James for the blush. And I used that same color for my nose. But then I went back in with 10% off to kind of define the tip of my nose to make it look more buttony and cute. But look at me, I'm already so damn cute. That's impossible. I'm just kidding, that's a lie. I fucked up and I kept trying to blend it out, but I kept adding more to blend it out. It made no fucking sense. But then again, half the shit I do doesn't even make sense, but whatever. Here we are. I wanted to pick my nose so bad because it was like so dry and itchy, but I didn't. I had to keep it profesh. And then I used the Becca highlight in Lilac Geode. I don't know how to say that word. Make fun of me if you will, but when it comes to makeup names, I am illiterate. But it's a really nice shade. So, yeah. Lilac Geode. Okay? There. I don't know how to say it, but I spelled it for you. It's a really dense brush, and I like the way it packs on the highlight. Makes it look extra banging. Like me. These are my favorite lashes. They're the Kiss Couture in Grandeur. I don't know how to say it either. It's Grandeur. Grandeur. See, the lighting would not focus for the love of God. I tried so many times. I tried AE lock on my phone. I tried changing around the lighting. It would not fucking sit. I was getting so annoyed. But this is what happens when you're poor and don't have a ring light. So there you go. And here I am fucking around with the lashes. I accidentally pulled myself in the eye with the tweezer, but you'll never know that because I kept a strong front. That color is Stone by Dose of Colors. It's a really pretty shade, but once it sets and dries, it really settles into the fine lines of your lips, and it makes you look crusty. Like dollar store crusty. But I mean, they still got good deals, but I'm just saying, like, cheap. You know that spray. I don't gotta explain it. Me fixing my hair with the greasy-ass roots, like rubbing it wasn't gonna make it any better. And then me trying to be funny and quirky or whatever, but I ended up looking like an idiot, like a circus entertainer. Woohoo!